There's no way you can run this ship back.
Start from firing Kiev.
This generational trauma is killing me right now, man.
This is Fan First Network.
Boston, Game 7, the Maple Leafs go home again.
We're still in shock. I looked at the screen. I couldn't believe it. I thought there was another period left.
You know what's crazy is my body is still retaining all the energy from that game, but my mind is just shut off. I'm in a weird state of I don't even know how to feel. I don't even know how to think. I just want to go home, dude, and sleep. This is brutal. It's another year. At least sometime in my life, I want to see the Leafs fucking win the cup. But I might have to pass it on to my grandkids or their grandkids. I don't fucking know, dude.
Bro, your grandkids passed it on. Your grandparents passed it on to you. When is that gonna fucking end?
Right? Oh my God, this generational trauma is killing me right now, man. Holy.
And that was what that was right there, piling on to another layer of our already huge Leafs trauma.
Yeah, I can't believe it's already over. I think I was saying in Game 4 or 5 that when you score a goal, the first thing you want to do is make sure the other team doesn't come back, build momentum, and then score against you. And I can't believe we screwed that up again, knowing that happened once and they could have talked it over.
We had a 1 minute lead.
The exact same thing.
As soon as they scored that go-ahead goal, I was telling the boys around me, they just right now is the time you need to go to the bench, talk to each other, just relax, breathe, and go out the next shift and do anything you can to defend that next goal, because that's what they're going to come for. There's only I think 9-something on the clock. All you have to do is just defend those next few plays, and that's just what couldn't happen, and that's ultimately why we screwed up today.
I personally, I'm going to make the most stereotypical Leaf comment probably ever. But the game was in the ref's hands. Bad calls are made. A penalty shot that was obviously a penalty shot.
Any league, that would have been a penalty shot.
What the fuck? Dude, open your eyes. Are you fucking blind? Holy shit.
Yeah, I can't believe nobody protested that. Usually you see guys go crazy,
first.
But it's just... Yeah.
Stick on skate first. In my league, that would have been a penalty. This is the NHL. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
I do think that's a valid complaint today. Matthew Knies gets a penalty shot there. You never know. He's been one of our most clutch players in the series. Okay, so what now? Now what?
Well,
yeah, honestly, changes coming this season definitely after something like this. It's been talked about. Even when they were down 3-1, it's just you could sense something would happen. Yeah. I think start from firing Kiev. There's a lot of good coaches out there. There's Craig Berube available from St. Louis, I think. So, yeah, do that. And then Marner, as much as, I think, it might be the right time to trade him now, he's on a no-move clause, so I don't know how much you get out of that, right? So it might just be a better idea to keep him.
You might not have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
I always said that the Leafs will never win a Mitch Marner trade. So wherever Mitch Marner goes, he might become a better player. So I personally think the Leafs need an elite defenseman in their lineup. A puck-moving defenseman. Look at Charlie McAvoy, how he plays on their blue line. Imagine if the Leafs had a player like that, right? Trade Marner. Let Tavares can take home count and discount. If he doesn't want to, then we can get a nice centerman for William Nylander in free agency.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know what's crazy is the Leafs might have lost the game, and that's we're feeling it. We're feeling it pretty hard over here. The next step for us as fans is we're gonna be depressed for at least a week, till September, October, whatever. We're gonna be depressed till then, waiting for this chance again. Well, the Leafs are gonna be playing golf, getting paid, doing their thing, and you know what? We're the ones feeling it, not them.
Yeah. I was here last year when the Leafs won, and the dopamine level I had here was amazing. I waited 19 years for a series win. All right, I grew up watching the Leafs shit. I waited 19 years for a series win. I just want them to go to the Eastern Conference Final. I'll be happy, right? I came here. I was hoping for that dopamine rush. Everybody partying on the streets. Beautiful scenes like last year, fireworks going off on Bremer Street, but
Instead, we get a fucking funeral.
You can only imagine what could have been, right? I was here last year when they beat Tampa in that series, and it was going nuts here. I remember, the streets were packed. It was so crazy they had to bring the police forces out to settle everyone down, right? And this would have been even crazier, down 3-1, coming all the way back against a team that you have so much bad history with, and to be able to come back against that team and just be a single goal away from what could have been something really crazy. It's disappointing.
In Game 5, I was standing right here. I was writing the Leafs off, but they proved me wrong, and I believed until now, and then this is what they give. Once you believe, it's over.
All right, well, boys, any last notes?
It's going to be a big offseason, honestly, for Treliving. Just be brave. He's usually the kind of GM not to make a big splash or do something crazy, but it's the future's in his hands. You have to be really. This is a big offseason, and you have to be really careful about it, not to sign like the wrong. You don't want another like Clint Brick situation where you sign someone for like who's completely waste, right? So you have to really be careful about who you sign.
Yeah, there's no way you can run this ship back. Like
It's time to blow it up.
done. It's long gone.
Like you said earlier, this is a funeral. I'm shocked Guinness World Record isn't out here because this is the most attended funeral probably of 2024.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
He said
we're feeling
the
it.
players will be remembered one way or another. This will remember you guys. Thank you.
Well, on that note, boys. Till next year.
This is Fan First Network.